I hope this is running. Hold on, I gotta check. So, if my microphone's working, yes, it actually is on this time. So basically, literally 10 minutes ago, I find out that the recording I did for today, which was supposed to be a makeup recording of my week of the new, because of connection errors, left and right, good golly. And now, I find out that my microphone was off the entire time I was trying to record. And here I go, turning on my microphone, ready for voice chat. Notice I haven't been able to talk to anybody. And then I wondered, what the heck happened? It was off. Like, my microphone's off, not the voice chat, because I set it up that way purposely for these videos.
Traveling to the right.
That is actually the fastest time I've ever gone into a game. That's not from one of my friends, actually. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to be redoing this video. Kona Connect here. Man, that's probably the worst intro I will probably ever do. Then I'll probably screw up on my words there. Anyway, so today, for my week of the new, my original plan went on for almost an hour, which was a mistake for doing so, but I was trying to cover Genji and McCree. Damn it, dog, she took my sock. You see, my dog is downstairs with me, and my PS4 is in my basement. I'm supposed to keep watch of her, because I'm the only one here. And she's a puppy, so she doesn't know any better. But she stole my sock. Granted, I don't wear socks. Not very much. But these are good news socks. And she freaking stole them. Oh, and there's my pant leg. I could feel the agony now. So, I was originally going to cover Genji and McCree. Then I did it in the field recording, and that was a big mistake. So I'm just going to cover Genji. Do 2 games. Try to figure out his stuff. And then I'll go from there. Hopefully. So, as far as I'm aware of, out of the field recording, I figured out his shurikens can be thrown in a line or thrown in an area effect of widespread. So if there's an enemy, like 3 enemies or like a group of them, you can start throwing them that way. And his reload speed isn't too bad. And he can throw regular shurikens in a line at single enemies to start picking them off one by one. His sword. That's his melee. His sword can also be a deflect, like what I just did there, which deflects projectiles coming at me and goes to a direction I set it to. On top of that, if I press L1, it's a dash. Not only it's a dash, it's a damaging dash. I pull out my sword and I try dealing some damage to whoever I head towards.
Arriving at watch point.
On top of that, he has a passive ability which applies to him naturally. That whenever you jump, you have a chance that if you approach a wall, you can do a double jump from that. Genji can do double jump, or he can climb up walls, which is actually a really interesting thing, making him very viable in cities and towns and such. I'm trying to select Genji. There you go. My thumb wasn't working for a second there. Not the controller, my thumb. Oh, So, those 2 guys there on the right that are playing Soldier 76, they're in a party. A group chat to be exact. Which means, as a team, the 2 of them are going to be prioritizing chat between each other. Nobody else will hear it. This is a common thing if you're partnered up with somebody. You will always be on the same team as somebody you pair yourself with. So, I wonder, if you pair yourself up with 12 people, are 6 of them going to be kicked? Or do you face 6 of them? I want to see somebody try that though. Invite like 11 random people that play this game into a party and try going to a match. That'll actually be pretty funny. I'd like to see that. So, yeah, natural ability. most characters can't do that, where they can climb up a wall like that. In fact, Genji's the only one that can. There's characters that can get around it or over it, but not a wall that's completely like that. So.
My spirit grows strong. Mock death at your own.
Yeah, I don't play Genji well, but I sucked horrible with him when I was doing the first time. So I could technically consider that as a practice. Oh, I was shooting at a wall. Your spawn. Not only the enemies can't get inside, but you also heal while you're inside, which is a very nice touch, actually. I'm hoping I can be a somewhat decent viable team. I'm already doing better than most of my matches. I'm trying to entertain my dog, play the game, and commentate all at the same time. Well, people can do stuff like that, but ah, fudge! Oh, that sucks. He got me right. He got me at the fucking moment too. Damn. Alright. That was Reinhardt. He's a character I'm going to be covering in a later video. Oh yeah, I've decided. If I run into like DLC characters or characters going to be added, because this game, there's going to be characters added. A lot of people know this. It's very likely this will happen. But he was right behind me. I didn't even know. Anyway, so the entire time, characters that be added to the roster will be covered in a later video. I'll go through the original roster as it is. Any new characters will be added at the end after I finish each character. I decided to do the same thing with Paragon. Why have I not made videos in Paragon? Because I'm kind of a lazy son of a bitch. That and connection problems too. I can't say that's any excuse, but I can't say that all of it was because of laziness. If I said all of it was laziness, that would be stupid on my end. But if I said all of it was because of connection errors, that's also stupid on my end. So it's half and half. That's why I come down to conclusions.
The payload stopped.
Stay down.
That was awesome.
Need some healing.
I actually have never done that before. Okay, Genji is actually kind of a fun character. Interesting.
Damage amplified.
Of course, whenever I play as a character that's focused on speed and agility, basically characters that are very aggressive, I don't play much of them. But the only ones I do play, however, that I actually do pretty decent as, Tracer. Tracer is probably, in fact, one of my best characters. Do you really just 360 that? Oh god, gosh. All the memes. Oh well. Oh shit.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, this is gonna be a very short game if we don't do something.
Heroes never
Yeah,
die.
games are extended in time depending on how they go. Like, for instance, this game is
Helden sterben nicht.
going to be very quick, actually. But, like, games will be extended by 5 minutes for each checkpoint that we get to. I think it's 5 minutes. I could be wrong. And most times, I am wrong.
30 seconds remaining. Double kill.
Oh shit. Clutch mode.
Got you in my sights.
Online.
10 seconds. The battle draws to
to its conclusion. We must attack. Watch your six.
Yes. Yeah, overtime is a little thing where in the game, if time has been cut, then whatever remains, like if there's any like opponents or teammates on the objective or the payload, then the game will keep going until it's cleared or the objective has cleared its destination, or somewhat. One of those things. Throughout that time, literally the game can change in a flash. It's happened. I think I'm drawing attention to myself. Fuck. I try not to swear in these videos, but sometimes I can't help it.
Stopped.
Don't pay attention to me. I got you, bitch. Alright, I got 2 people. That's the most people I've gone with that special. Wow, I'm actually doing a lot better than the first time. 13-5? Wow, I'm actually doing... I never thought I would actually do this decent with Genji. Because I never play as this guy. I just get frustrated about this guy. But hey, I can't knock him too much. At the time, I never tried him. I suddenly understand. Fuck! That was Bastion. He's one of the characters I know how to play pretty well. Bastion is actually, in fact, one of the more easier characters to play. So, if you're starting off in Overwatch, he's probably one of the go-to characters. There are tons of different go-to characters. Like, for instance, Genji, he's not go-to. Because his difficulty of play is a 3-star. Which means, to start off, he's not a great character to start off as, if you don't know what you're doing. More advanced people would play as him, which I'm not really all that advanced. Sometimes I don't know. Half the time, I run into times where I just don't press something right. Like, I don't do something correctly. So, I'm not new at this game. I'm not good at it. Like, not extremely good. I'm decent. Shit! Okay. Oh, Jesus. Tag. Oh, fuck! I was so low on health. Hanzo. Alright, for those who don't know, Hanzo has his special where that happens. And if you're on the other side of the wall and you're his opponent, and he uses it on you, it's scary as hell. I'm once again trying not to swear, but I can't help it sometimes. In this situation, it can't be helped. Crap! Oh no! I almost had him. Yeah. Does it count? Yes, it does.
Play of the game.
I think it counted. Oh man. Yeah, when the game is done, the game will go slow-mo. And sometimes you can catch like an extra elimination or 2, or possibly 3, and get the game that way. It's very rare. However, if you time it right, you can get an extra kill or 2.
Epic.
Excellent.
But if you're lucky enough, of course. So 15-8. I'm almost at level 20. Getting close. Basically, at certain levels, I don't know by certain, when you get to a level, you will get a loot box. Inside the loot box will be random stuff from skins for your characters, to logos, to sprays that you can use for like your tag and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. And now that oh wow, both those guys left. That's kind of a devastation right now. Sadness and depression. Oh man. Yeah, highlights, you can just look back on stuff. Watch point was pretty much how mine, like, playing as Genji was on that one, and Keen's Row as Genji and McCree, freaking, those part of the fail recording. I might view those at the end. So, basically, how this will work is I'm playing a full match as these characters. It's the game disconnected from my current match because the lack of players. I'm going to be playing one extra round as a character of my choice. Now, characters of my choice are, it's probably going to be somebody that I may use previously, or somebody I haven't used in a video, but I know how to play very well.
Now
Which will be
entering
the most common thing possible, because some of these characters will be very late in this sort of series.
Prepare your defenses.
If I like to call this a series, of course. And since I'm on the defense, ironically, because that's what I was supposed to be when we were set up for this game originally. I'm trying to eye down my dog. I don't know what she's doing. I see her though. But she's not distracting me, so I'm kinda okay. Oh, she's just chewing up a box. Like a corner of it. She's going through a teething phase. So you know what? I'll let this one slide. Just this once. I'll keep my eye on her. Anyway. So it's very likely I'm gonna go for a character I know how to play rather well. Like out of this roster right now, out of this roster, I know how to play Diva and Bastion very well.
Attackers incoming in
The
30
other
seconds.
three, McCree, he's okay. I mean, for me, he is. Widowmaker, I could have done a lot better. Zaya, who the F? Like, how the F do I play that? Like, I've never played them before, so I wouldn't have any experience.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, team spread out, you can see icons of where some of your allies are.
end objective A.
I'm in an okay position because I can just watch out here and like keep on the lookout for those areas, but I have to look out for right there. Oh god. Sometimes my aim is good, sometimes it's worse than a stormtrooper. It varies. Right now, with certain characters, like I said, it can vary. Oh, they have a Lucio. Yeah, out the upper half of the roster, literally no change on who I can play as. So, pretty much, most of this game is consisting of characters I don't know how to play, or I don't do good playing as. I have to get the defense. Alright, that's an annoying feature. Oh, dang. Right when I put away my sword. So, Reaper is probably, yeah, if I'm going to just look at my roster, it will say for me to change a hero, because I selected that, but I'm not going to. McCree's going to be okay, like, it's going to take a while. Farah, I never touched her once. Same thing with Reaper. Soldier and Tracer, I play both of them fairly well. But Tracer is going to be bigger between the two, so kind of ironic in my words.
Objective
No one
lost.
can hide from my sight.
The payload.
Yeah, basically why that bar just disappeared, like I just kicked out the change screen, is because we just lost the pickup, which means that area that used to be our spawn is no longer our spawn. Hate him with a passion.
せっか。I am ready. 友人の剣を
Oh, damn it. I used half of... Wait, did I lose it or did I use half?
友人の剣を
Okay, I lost half of it. I'm okay with this. Because in the game, if you're unlucky, you can activate your special, die, and lose it entirely. Oh, man. I'm trying to pick up this little scab in my cheek. It's like temple area. Is it temple or temple?
Thank you.
Oh. Sometimes I can't really decide. Yeah, so funny thing, you can actually push this objective, like the payload, back and stall your enemies out this way. I once did this with Bastion. I set myself up in turret mode, sat at the top, correct. I'm not going to call myself. So, if you're Bastion, you can set up at the very top of the payload,
No one can hide.
and from there you can set yourself up in sentry mode. Basically what that does is that you place yourself stationary in that area, you don't move a single inch, but you replace your armed machine gun with a minigun. Or, minigun or Gatling gun, it's one of the two. And from there, you actually get to shoot up to 200 rounds. Very fast pace. And it tears through enemies. It works so well. When I get to Bastion, which is not going to be very long, but I go through Tracer first, which I'm going to be very happy about. When I get to Bastion, that's going to be fun. I literally just got headshot. Ah, fuck. I forgot to grab the phone. The house phone. I gotta grab it.
Let's drop the beat.
Experience tranquility.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
The payload is approaching its destination.
友人の剣をくれ
Okay. Alright, I'm here. Oh, good. The game I didn't get kicked out of my game. But I basically lost it anyway. Oh, man. Fuck! I tried to activate my special right on my deck. That didn't work at all. Oh, God. I literally dashed upstairs and downstairs just to get to the TV and back. Brick, 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 brick. Alright, we got it. Oh, I thought that was my enemy. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Once again, mental face. And a lower one. So, basically what I just did is that I used my dash to try to get out of the way of Diva's special, because she bails out of her mech and it explodes. Like what's about to happen here.
Nerf this.
Yeah. Basically, that was what was going to happen to me if I didn't get out of the way. So I tried to use my dash. However, I didn't set myself up right. So I dashed into a crack in between the map and the wall. I fell in it to my death. Yeah. That so well. But hey, I got a loot box, so I don't care. 2 and 7. Now that is actually probably one of the worst times I've played. That was even worse than when I did that failed recording. I believe it was like 3 and 6. No, that was actually kind of decent because it was like half and half. But the worst one, oh, it was 2 and 7.
Prepare to attack.
That's what it was. And since I ran into the idea, or the game is basically saying, hey, there's not enough players in the server, so we're going to switch to a new game. And I get to play my choice. My go girl is Tracer. I go girl because I usually start with Tracer. However, everyone except the guy on our team in the far right and this other dude that hasn't decided his character yet are all playing Tracer. Knowing me, I'm not going to switch. So I'm going to let everyone else eventually switch once it gets to that part.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Everyone else has different skins for Tracer. I'm at my original.
The objective.
Reinhardt at your service.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Reinhardt, dude, you're good. Thank you so much. Normally that doesn't happen to me. Like the second I get it, I immediately recall, but once again, I'm looking at that dog. Alright, I have to get back into my serious mode. Oh, I use my blinks too much. Basically, now, this is going to be like a pre-cover, but I'm going to have to recover this once I get to Tracer. But she has, like, basically, when you look at it, she's not all that difficult to play as, but she's not all that easy either. She's like in between. Anyway, Tracer has multiple abilities. My multiple means 2 and special. So, yeah.
My ultimate's ready.
I kind of got wasted. What am I doing with here? Okay, other than those two, I'm not dealing with all that bad of levels. Like 66 and 67, that's not too shabby. Anyway, Tracer has the blink ability, which puts her back in, puts her forward any direction that I set the low game. Basically, where I set the left stick, whatever direction it's going, that's where exactly it'll go. Basically like that. I just blink to the left, because my stick was to the left. This sound like it now. Oh my god, I'm just fooling myself. Frick. Oh man, I was going to use my pulse bomb. So basically, my ability, my other one I just did, was called Recall. Basically, whatever position I do, I basically go back in time by a few seconds, and whatever damage I've taken is taken back. So if I've taken almost all the damage to the point where I have very little health, I can just recall it and gain that health back. Basically what just happened right there. Yeah. And now I just use my pulse bomb, where I throw out a mine, like a pulse mine, and it has basically 2 seconds before it explodes. If you're fast enough, you can get out of its blast radius, but most people can't. This works very well on tanks. In fact, it actually tears through a bunch of them. Oh man. Tracer's, in fact, probably one of the few characters that may have the agility and the speed to actually get out of the way of Diva's mech. to fall back.
Overtime.
We're really doing that bad. Like, I knew you weren't doing all that great, but I didn't realize you already lost the game like that. We haven't fully lost, but like it's got to the point where overtime has kicked in. Yeah, we lost it.
First round lost.
Yeah, in objectives, there's 2 rounds. So I'm kind of covering this game mode too.
Score 0-1.
And since they took the first objective, we have to take the second to tie it and keep the game going. If they take this one, then we have lost entirely. I have to take this box away from bottle.
5, 4, 3,
In that
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
oh, I didn't want to risk end up having to take to like a vet or hospital. How does that work? Do we take it to a vet or a hospital? A hospital. I don't know. But regardless, I didn't want to have to be responsible for that. And I'm responsible to keep watch on it. For it. Alright, I'm doing a lot better now.
Join me in glory!
Yeah, normally I do frick. Normally I do pretty decent as Tracer where I'm always in the positives, like 6 and 4. But I haven't been doing all that great lately. Like I just haven't been getting to like the complete swing of things. So I mean, of course, I always have my good days and bad games. I guess, yeah, good days, bad days, good games and bad games, mostly bad games. Anyway.
The objective is mine! Join me if you will!
Why did I even bother about that? I was basically trying to just like try not to use any of my abilities all that much. Because sometimes I go very well overboard on my stuff. I was trying not to. That clearly didn't work. I'm testing it though. That's for help out. Yeah, there we go.
Behind you. Experience tranquility.
Yeah, that will help.
Justice reigns from above.
Oh, the freaking hammer. Did he use a special or something?
Barrage incoming.
No, that's his natural hammer.
Yeah.
Damn. That was actually a very powerful hammer.
Mercy on call.
Oh, jeez. Evie, not again! I'm gonna have to do a recall. There we go. Okay. So now I've... Oh, God. Well, my team is currently starting to lose the objective, so they have it now. Oh, they have 2 Reapers. Lovely. Aw, man. So, taking the objective by yourself can be very difficult, especially when it's an open area like that. Which, for Tracer, like, she does really good, like, close quarters.
Let's drop the beat.
And most of the time, I run close quarters, like, up in their face. Like, I'm always on them. And this is one of those moments where it's open field, which means the entire team can help out too. Which is, in my case, is actually one of the worst times. I have one other blink. Yeah, which in my case is like one of the other worst times to have to fight somebody. Especially when it's an entire team against me. Oh man.
Overtime.
Ooh. Man. No! I think I was not gonna. I'm pretty sure I lost this. Oh, yeah. That was a lost cause. Alright. Well, you got to see a little peek on one of my normal matches. Yikes. 512. I don't play that bad. Like, normally, I don't play that bad as Tracer. Oh, you. Piece of crap. And a lot of things. Farah is annoying when there's damage, like, stuff like that going on. 21 objective kills. I'll go for that. Yeah. This is kind of like my bad day playing right now. But anyway, that was basically one full game as Genji and a little bonus round. So, join me if you actually care about this stuff. Anyway, my next video, I'm going to be covering McCree. My mind was slipping from me. But hey, yeah, next time I'll be covering McCree. Until then, stay at... I never thought of outro line. Anyway, stay tuned for more. Oh well, see ya.